ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad hits. Subscribe.
Not the blue version, but yeah, this version right over here. I like that one so much. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the 2019 Spider-Man Waves Kingpin Build-A-Figure. Trying to pick the set you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
I've actually really been enjoying this wave, man. I think this is actually a pretty good wave, and I am extremely excited for this Build-A-Figure. And what do you think of the BAF art, huh? Share your BAF art. Hashtag BAF art. Anyway, the torso and the jacket comes with the Puma figure. The right arm, along with the cane, comes with Black Cat. The left arm comes with Silver Sable. The heads come with the symbiote Spider-Man. The right leg comes with Red Goblin, and then the left leg comes with Night Thrasher. Can we get this thing built? Will you take us away, Bumblebee? Alright, so yeah, again, BAF art. What do you think, huh? So I'm going to use this head right over here first, and then we can just take the arms out of the jacket right there, and then go ahead and just wrap the jacket around the figure. Really nice jacket, and then just pop on. And the left arm goes in very well, and then just gonna pop on. And the right arm goes in there pretty good too. Yeah, a little tricky, but there it goes. And then we got the, this is the left leg. Ports right on very easily. And then we get the head right over here and give him his cane. And then now we have Kingpin all built and looking freaking awesome, man. I've been looking forward to this figure so much, and I think this looks great. I like the design choice. I like the articulation, even though I think it is impossible to have a truly superposable Kingpin just due to the design of the character and how bulky he is. But I'm definitely able to do a lot more with this figure than I was with the Toy Biz version. I'm very pleased already. Let's get a closer look at his one accessory, and then we'll get a closer look at the Kingpin. Now, aside from the two head sculpts, we just get the cane for Kingpin, and I think this is awesome looking. I like how light goes through right over here. So he has this diamond right over here on the top. I remember in the Spider-Man comics, especially early on, he had the ruby laser thing going, and I like that about the Toy Biz version, you know. So I believe this still shoots a laser out of it, but yeah, I distinctly remember there being like a ruby laser coming out of his cane. And then looking right over here, we have some nice gold paint. And then you can get Kingpin to hold it, you know. It's not the tightest grip. It's a little loose right there, you know. You can see it's a little on the wobbly side, but he still holds it way better than the Toy Biz figure held its cane. Now, without getting deep into the history of Kingpin, aka Wilson Fisk, I just wanted to talk about how he grew up as a poor kid and he was bullied due to his large size, and then eventually worked out, and then he became the bully, and as an adult he was discovered by Don Rigoletto and became his right-hand man and bodyguard, of which Kingpin later killed him and took his empire and kind of became the Kingpin as we know right now. He married Vanessa and had a kid with Vanessa named Richard, and he's mostly fought Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Kingpin amongst other people in the Marvel Universe. But looking at the first of the two head sculpts, I gotta say I really like this one. I think I like this one more than the second one, but they're both really good looking head sculpts. Man, I love the expression right here, the eyes, the eyebrows, the wrinkles in the face, and everything just look absolutely stunning. I'm very pleased with the amount of detail that we're seeing. Even on the back of the head, you get some wrinkles and stuff, so that is just really awesome. Really dig it quite a bit. And swapping it out for the angry Kingpin head is very easy to do. It's just a little bit more stiff on this head sculpt than the other one, but yeah, that looks great as well. I do have a little extra paint splotch right there that bothers me some, and it looks like there's a little paint in the eye, but it's actually just a reflection as I turn it to the side. Yeah, I thought that was a little paint dot over the eye, but it's just reflection. But that looks dope. I'm very pleased with that. And looking at the rest of this, it's just exactly what I want from a Kingpin figure. I love seeing the purple over black. I actually had these colors for my wedding day. A little bit different color purple, but still, I think that looks dope. I like the gold buttons right over here. That looks really good. Nice soft material for the jacket. You can see his panza right there. Nice wrinkles and everything for the vest. And then on this side you can see he has an open hand right there. Nice flesh tone and everything. Looking on the back you can see some nice subtle wrinkles right here on the armpits for the jacket. And then here's looking at the pants. And if you move the legs all the way up, you are going to get these, you know, these seam lines dented in a little bit. That's what's happened with me, so be wary of that. But yeah, you know, I like this, man. And nice looking shoes right here. I guess it looks better without the black backdrop for those. So that's pretty cool, man. Very pleased with that. And he does have the peg holes underneath his feet. Ooh, and I almost forgot to show off the ring. That looks really good. So yeah, nice boss man ring right there on the pinky finger. So I do have some gripes with the articulation on this figure, but I do like it. And those gripes don't really have anything to do with the design or anything. You can't move the head up very far, so that's great. You can do that with both head sculpts, and you can move them down, and you get side-to-side motion over here. No real head pivoting, though. Shoulders move up pretty far. I like that, and you can move them all the way down and rotate 360. You don't get a bicep swivel. You get a single-jointed elbow. It does not meet 90 degrees. You also get rotation at the elbow. Then both wrists turn side to side and hinge up and down. For some reason, the right hand pops off very easy for me. Right when I got this, it just popped right off, and since then I've been trying to push it back in, and it just doesn't want to stay in there. So that is a bit frustrating. I may have to take some heat to this and try that again. You get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side, and no real diaphragm pivot, and barely any diaphragm crunching at all on this figure. So yeah, it does shift back a little bit more so than shifting forward. So it's mostly just a swivel over here at the diaphragm, and I'm not really getting much pivoting either. It's just tiny shifting. The hip joints are moving out pretty well, so that's cool, and you can get them moving forward and back. You get an upper thigh cut. A single jointed knee that does not meet the 90-degree mark, but you could really dig that in there, so that's pretty cool. That's not really too bad. You also get a swivel at the knee. Then the ankles don't really move down. They could barely shift up. You could rotate them side to side, and he does have minuscule ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Kingpin Build-A-Figure, you could see that he is standing just under 8 inches tall. And then for the comparison I think a lot of us have been wanting to see, we have the Hasbro Build-A-Figure Kingpin next to the Face-Off 2-pack Kingpin figure, and Hasbro did it. They blew this one out of the water. I mean, come on, man. Just the fact that you can't get the arms to move down on the Toy Biz figure, that has always been extremely frustrating for me, and I really like how much larger this one is than the Toy Biz version. And if you didn't know, there is a variant of this version right over here, which I never picked up. You know, I like him with the white jacket right there, but yeah, this is just way better. Can't do any head swaps or anything like that with those figures, but you can swap the cane if you'd like. You know, I was thinking about doing that. And there he goes. He doesn't look too bad with the other cane. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this one a little bit more, though. It looks a little fancier. And then to compare Kingpin next to some other Crime Lord characters, we have Tombstone, Chameleon, Hammerhead, and Silvermane. And I used the Coulson body right here for Hammerhead and an Ultron body for Silvermane, but yeah, I just think it looks really cool seeing these suited characters side by side. And then here's a Kingpin Build-A-Figure next to some other Spider-Man Wave Build-A-Figures. We have the Monster Venom, the Rhino Build-A-Figure, the SPDR Build-A-Figure, and the Sandman Build-A-Figure. And these are all pretty awesome figures, man. I like that the Kingpin is on the shorter side compared to the rest of these. I think he should be. I think he is the smallest one, just a tiny bit shorter than the Monster Venom. And while not really relevant, I wanted to show off this Kingpin Build-A-Figure next to the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure, and I wish we could get interchangeable arms for the Kingpin. That'd be cool if you could just, you know, remove this whole jacket, which you can easily do by popping the arms off. And then it'd be neat if you could have him with like rolled up sleeve arms right over here. You know, I think that would have been kind of neat. And then here's Kingpin next to all the other figures from this wave, and I have actually really liked this wave, even though that there are some disappointments. So it's not the craziest wave out there, but I do mostly like it a lot. And coming up with my list of my favorites from bottom to top wasn't too hard to do. So at the very bottom of this list, I'm giving it to the Black Cat figure. Not just because I don't like the design of this character, but I think Hasbro's choice for a head sculpt is just a bit off. Plus, you can't untab that belt over there and make the belt whip thing, and that just really bothers me a bit. Second from the bottom is the six-armed Spider-Man. Just the choice of the body mold. I mean, see the reviews if you'd like, but yeah, no articulation in the torso. And then next, I'm giving it to the Symbiote Spider-Man, which is basically a repaint with a new head sculpt. You know, that not a whole lot over there, but not a bad figure by any means. And then I'm giving it to the Red Goblin. It's just missing a glider. Other than that, I really like the figure a lot. And at number 4, I'm giving it to Puma, just because I really like the Puma figure quite a bit, but there's some other figures that I really like more, such as the Night Thrasher. Now, you can argue whether or not which one's better, but personally, I was just more excited to get Night Thrasher than I was Puma, but I do like them both. And then at number 2, I give it to Silver Sable. I love this figure so much. This could have possibly been my favorite figure from the wave, but I just really love this Kingpin Build-A-Figure more. I mean, man, what a great Build-A-Figure. I'm very, very happy with it, and overall, I mean, the top half of this wave, I mean, everything over here, I'm the most excited for. This is all really good stuff. These aren't awful, you know, I just like this side more. And please let me know your ranking too. I'd like to see that in the comment section below. And then here's Kingpin next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. A little scared to see a man in green, huh? Right? What's your malfunction, huh? What's your malfunction, numbnuts? Ah! Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I appreciate it when you spend your time hanging out with me here on this YouTube channel, as well as when you hit that like button, leave your comments, and hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. And if you want to go the extra mile in supporting this channel, please check out the Patreon account and have exclusive content and giveaways over there. This Kingpin figure is just amazing, man. Just the fact that I'm able to get him into this kind of punching pose just makes me really, really happy. I like the design of him as well. I think Hasbro made a great choice with this all-white suit. It does remind me of the Netflix show, which is pretty cool. You know, I really liked season 3 of Daredevil. Check out my Stardust account if you haven't already. But yeah, man, I'm loving this figure. I'm giving it a Sun rating of... And I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you have any complaints about it at all? Let me know. And if you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And don't forget to follow me once again on the Stardust app, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Links to everything I talked about in the description below, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face, I said, my shot, your